The 2013 Longtrack World Championship kicked off in a party atmosphere in Forsa, Finland, as the weather gods played their role in giving us a bright start to the campaign. It was last season's top three who again played a starring role. Josef Franz content in pit lane after dropping just one during the heat stages, and Jonas Kilmakorpi just a point behind on 18. World number 2 Martin Smolinski twice suffered mechanical failures during the event, restricting his scoring, but he still mustered 14. A frightful crash for Richard Speiser and Theo Piper in Heat 9 was the only downside of the day, after some close-fought racing built suspense for the remaining events. The second part of the Scandinavian doubleheader took place just a week later in Forest, Norway. This time Josef Franz and Martin Smolinski both struggled to keep the pace with the flying Jonas Kilmakorpi. Australian Cameron Woodward provided much of the day's entertainment with his from-the-back efforts, but his challenge faltered as the meeting went on, and that left the Finnish star with his second consecutive podium of the year. In front of the largest crowd of the season so far, Marmande played host to some of the best racing of the campaign for round 3. The French riders were back on top form after early season inconsistency. So were the Brits, with Richard Hall doing some impressive work from the back. Championship leader Kilmakorpi saw his challenge falter after a fall in his final programmed ride. His elimination saw him miss the final stage for the first time in 2003 and opened the door to the Netherlands' Yannick de Jong to close the gap at the top of the title race. Richard Hall, though, was the delighted British winner. But both the Dutchman and the Brit failed to make the podium in Rzeszów, leading the Finn back in command coming to round 5 in Vechta. Track conditions were variable early on after the staff had worked tirelessly to recover the circuit from rain. But that didn't stop Cameron Woodward from taking the early meeting leads. Germany's home heroes were at their very best, with Stefan Katz getting the better of the Australian to go top of the meeting standings. Martin Smolinski, though, was the favourite, right up until he slammed into the back of Woodward and fell in the final. That left the route clear for a shock result, Richard Speiser taking advantage of a rerun to take the checkered flag and delight the German faithful. With second position, though, Kilmakorpi was now within touching distance of a record-breaking title. Heat 10 was the key race in Morizet. Despite a slow start to the match, the Finn could take the crown if he could pick up just a handful of points. But he took the crown in style, winning with an outside blast. And even though he later went on to a dramatic crash, nothing could take the gloss off his impressive achievements. Not even an outstanding race for the final qualification position to the 2014 contest. Now the world's best must consult the Oracle again to discover what it will take to stop this period of Kilmakorpi dominance.